Good
morning.
Hi.
It's good to see you. I have nothing special. I just feel a certain fear in my stomach since yesterday, and I'm just happy to connect and reconnect to the source.
So whatever the sensations are in the stomach, just honoring them and including them, that's like resting as awareness, yeah, so that whatever that is, it can be, and then just so gently, gentle presence in,
Yeah,
seeing
but
what was, seeing if anything wants to reveal.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything coming up as we just rest together?
Yeah, in the moment, it's just, it feels like my love for you is coming up beyond all the shifting and thinking and dissolving and just this gratitude that you offer this space. And I'm realizing that there is also an anger because there's so much going on in the moment that I'm kind of angry that like this undisturbed place is disturbed. You know, that I kind of cannot, seems I cannot hold it.
Yeah, you know, it's like in the sky, when there's clouds, it doesn't disturb the sky. So there's movements happening, there's just different, that the space itself is.
Yes, but I realize, I mean, I know that, but when I'm like now, I'm traveling and working a lot, and then things come, and when I myself am not really in a peaceful state.
No. Let's make a distinction. Let's make a distinction. So there's space, and in the space are objects. Now, the objects that are in the space, do they affect the space at all? If you take all the furniture out the room and bring in other furniture, the space is still the space, right? So using that analogy, that which is aware is here. And what you're calling peacefulness is somehow wanting the content, what's coming and going, to be peaceful.
And
No, it's
myself to be peaceful.
No, yourself is the peace.
Oh, I don't perceive myself as peace at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yes.
Yeah.
Beyond the clouds. Yes.
Beyond the clouds, yeah.
Yes.
Who you are, who you already are.
Yes.
That in which every sensation, every thought, everything appears. Everything else is temporary. It comes and it goes.
So why is there so much?
Because somehow there's an idea that it's when there's big movements or uncomfortable sensations that mean something about you.
I think I'm wondering about the reactions, of when things come into my field and how this system, this pattern, this piece is resonating with different things. And I'm just observing like that I'm resonating a bit very like.
So so what is it that's responding? Is it you, or is it unconscious patterns or old information that's responding?
Old angry information.
Old information, yeah. So when that information comes up, there's an opportunity. If there's not wanting it, or somehow that opportunity gets missed.
If there's not wanting it, the opportunity.
Yeah, if we don't want the disturbance, or we somehow think I'm disturbed, rather than that there's a pattern, old information is touched, it's not comfortable, I get it. And then this recognizing that you are that in which this pattern is appearing. And this pattern will surely disappear again. Yeah, it's like, it's transitory. So the moment there's some resistance to the pattern or the sensations or whatever, that resistance is usually automatic and unconscious, but it shows up as identification. As there's a me that doesn't like this, or me that doesn't want it. There's something wrong with me. I mean, just.
Yeah.
And it functions the same in all of us. It's not different for any of us.
So just feeling the feelings, even if, whatever comes up, not resisting it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if resistance comes up, noticing the resistance. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we can do nothing about what comes on the screen as far as I can see. It comes by itself. And when there's some automatic contraction that that moves in the direction of wanting it to be different or something like that, it always makes it more intense.
Yeah.
And it always brings a sense of identification.
Hmm.
Looks good.
Hmm.
Lara,
Good
hi
morning.
Lara.
Hello. Sound okay?
I just need to up my volume.
Sorry, I
Okay.
can't seem to get my microphone to work very well.
No problem. I hear you perfect now.
Cool. I would like to explore something. I'm just wanting to have a second to kind of let it settle and
Yeah, take as long as you need. Just really rest. Thanks for letting me know. And that's wise, actually.
mm, very hard to speak about anything from this place. I've become very aware when you were just talking about patterns and identification, how there's a pattern that plays in this system every day, really intensely, and even though I think I would love it to go, I recognize that actually there's a fear of letting that pattern go, because it feels like you don't just let go of the pattern, but you let go of the person, or you're letting go of a need for things to be a certain way, and that feels more scary than the actual pattern. And I'm just really interested in that fear, because it's what's driving everything in my life.
So, one way of exploring is somewhere your system was instructed in this orientation. Yeah?
Yeah, I can feel that.
Okay, so just tuning into your family, your caregivers. Were your caregivers your parents?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then just tuning in if you can find that same frequency or in your mother or your father, and just
I mean, I know it's there. I mean, there's so much unconsciousness and patterns, in my family. So I know it's there. It's wrapped up in so many different things. That specific one, I'm not sure I can tune into it because it's amongst a million.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So we're just seeing if it's possible, just like you spoke of it as a fear. And so how do you sense that? What's the actual sensation of it? Where do you feel it in the body? And what, is the is it thick? Is it thin? Is it pressure? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it
It's like a grasping all over my body, like around my jaw and my legs. It's very tight. It holds. It's really holding. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's all very tight in my chest.
Okay. And in your view, when you look at it now, is this from this lifetime, or is it old information from your ancestry, or is it from this playing, just getting a sense? And it might be right, it might be wrong.
Feels like it's mine.
Yeah, that's why I asked you to tune into your parents and see if you can find like a similar orientation.
Like I said, it's hard to separate out. I mean, their whole, my mother's way of being is so fear-driven, and
cool. So then, like this can be ancestral. It can be like, you spend time in the womb where that was the prevalent orientation. Just coming to this moment, you say fear. What is it exactly? Yes.
what's the fear?
What is it? Is it a vibration? Is it a sensation? Is it So we're just exploring it. We're not trying to change anything or fix anything. Or just what is it? Is it hollow? Is it full? Is it just you know, best as you can, just
Yeah, this is a new way of exploring it for me, so I'm just
take your time.
I guess it feels kind of thin and empty, and like a vibration. I guess that would be a good description. It's a thin, empty kind of vibration.
Okay, cool. Okay. And as you described it, the breath came, yeah? You felt it.
Yeah, it's so used to making it into something solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a different, like a different place to go into it not being a solid thing.
Yeah.
And it plays out with somebody very specific, and so that keeps trying to draw me in. And when I say specific, you know, in my life it jumps from person to person, so in a way it's not specific, but the last few years it's been very specific.
Yeah. And if we gently inquire, what's its function?
I mean, its function is to keep me as a person. It's to keep me in the world, attached, identified, holding, grasping. The last few days, it's really felt like there's a strong longing to be out of the prison, and then this pattern comes that is wanting to keep me in the person, that person, or this person.
So am I hearing correct that this, whatever this pattern is, its relation?
It's like a holding on to a person, and like I said, if I let the pattern go, I have to let the person go in a sense, mentally.
Yeah. So is the person or the idea of a person that's being held on to?
Well, it's only ever going to be an idea for sure. But that idea gives me a sense of who I am.
Okay.
But I know it's not true. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, cool. So there's a pattern playing that projects onto someone.
Yeah.
In that projection, there's something happening that doesn't feel easy, doesn't feel at ease, so to speak.
very uneasy.
Yeah. Even though it's uneasy, it gives you some sense of connection with that person. Some
Well,
kind
there's
of
a very
energy.
natural love there, you know, a very strong love. And again, throughout my life, there's been different projections of this onto people when there's a
Yeah.
very strong love, but the
Yeah.
projection is bigger.
Yeah, so the projection gives some sense of connection.
The projection gives.
Even though it's not healthy and it's not pleasant, but it keeps this person on your screen, so to speak.
Yeah.
And even though it's not comfortable, it gives some sense of connection.
It did, but now the more I'm becoming aware of the pattern, the sense more and more is a suffering of abandonment, loss, being left.
Okay.
That's actually
Yeah.
the bigger. The connection was there until I saw the pattern.
Yeah. This sense of abandonment, is it an adult organization or a young organization? Or
I mean, its origin would be young, but obviously it's played out. It still plays out now as an adult.
yeah, yeah. But we're just checking to see if that filter is from an mature, like I would say, an adult, mature organization, or from a young organization.
I feel like I don't know the mature organization because this is
No
always
problem.
there.
Yes, yeah. So then it's from a young organization. Yeah,
It keeps me young all the time.
yeah.
I can't make any decisions rationally because of this organization.
Yeah, I get it.
Just kind of good to say that out loud.
Yeah, beautiful.
To be honest. Even like when I sense a maturity or a wisdom, it doesn't stay long because this will come in and boycott it.
And so what we calling this is like you spoke of it as a fear of abandonment, of being left, and
Yeah, it's very much like I'm not sure which is the core bit, but doing wrong, not being enough, loss, all of that.
yeah, that would all come with, like, if there's a fear of abandonment, what's wrong with me? Why do they leave me? What I need to do or be so they don't leave me. So all of that.
Special, and and not special.
Yeah, all of that stuff is right there in that, just in that.
So what's the actual core fear?
That's a beautiful question, and you're sitting with it.
There's kind of two things playing here. There's more like like you said, the origin, like a child that's maybe fearful of loss, and then there's more this spiritual, existential, like the loss of self.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm making that up or if they're both true or if they're related.
Okay. So just as an exploration, what is it that can be lost? An identity,
The
Which
idea we've been brought up with of the world and who we are.
all of that, yeah. Okay.
The idea that I'm someone and somebody else is someone and that they see me as a special person. That I'm separate. Yeah.
Let's come a little deeper and just see what it looks like at the different depths, so to speak.
I mean, it's so physically tight around here. It feels like it's a barrier to drop deeper, but I'm trying to ignore it.
No worries. So we're just looking now in this moment, fresh. Where's your boundary? Where do you begin and end? And just letting that, you don't have to answer the question, just letting that question do its work. Just checking, knowing, being here.
Where do I begin and end?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the I is, so I don't know.
It's at this moment. Just playing with that question. In recognition of where you begin and end. Just getting quieter a bit.
It just feels like something's just making its way through and
Yeah.
yeah, I can spend some time in this.
Cool.
Cool. I really appreciate it. And
Thanks,
everyone
Lara.
for waiting.
Najma.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Najma.
Um, last week we spoke about this tendency here to move away. In family constellations, one time somebody being me only wanted to be out there. She said, "I don't want to be here," and I did. I found the last days that if I don't, if I touch the space underneath, it's quite difficult to be in, rather thick and then yesterday morning I sat with it thinking, what is the sensation, as you say? And I felt a tension around the plexus and a sort of image of somebody being in a huge space, and not the space, but huge and disconnected or isolated. That was and then came the question, what might help? What you usually do, you say another system to be with you in that. And you weren't there, so I just was there for a while, and that brought relief. I could see there was really like a relief, and the tiredness also throughout the days, like I had to go somewhere and be with people, but still there was this tiredness underneath. And this morning again, I woke up in like a space of, it's almost impossible to be there. I don't want to be too thick, too threatening, I don't know, it's too. So I thought maybe I have the opportunity to sit with you and be with that.
the sense of not wanting to be here, it's changed or it's the same?
There was a lot of crying this morning, and now I feel more at ease. There is a relaxation in the system.
Cool. And is it okay to be relaxed?
Sorry?
Is it okay to be relaxed?
Yeah. I was surprised that it calmed down so much.
Is it okay to be relaxed?
It is okay, yeah.
That's okay. Right. Across all the aspects and dimensions of your being.
Sorry, there's a garbage car outside.
No problem. Is it okay to be relaxed across all aspects and dimensions of your being?
That makes me cry. I don't know why. It's like
No
I feel a
problem.
tension here.
Yeah.
I would love that very much, but
So it's okay to be relaxed. And now it's a question of how relaxed it's okay to be.
but then sadness comes and
That's okay. That's okay. Can there be a relaxing with sadness? That's
yeah. Yeah.
don't have to do anything, don't have to be any special way. Who you already are. All experience comes and goes. Thanks, Najma.
It's even enjoying starting. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
beautiful. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Afia. Hi, Afia.
Hi, Isaac.
It's like a deeper, somehow it feels like a deeper part of the heart is opening, but it's like the core of not being seen or not being met is there too. And everything wants to run around it and or run away, or I don't know. But it feels really good to just dive right in. Yeah. Doesn't feel like a burden to you, right?
Not at all.
No, I see. It's so strange because it really feels like a very dark place. A very hidden and oh. You're really good at being present, you know that. Because I can really feel that your presence is going all the way to that place too. Like oh.
Somewhere this information happened. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not, like I'm not worthy of love. I'm not okay or something. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, what's really nice is that I feel now that it doesn't have to go away to be fully in life. Just because somehow it thinks I have to manage this or get rid of it or something, but it's not necessary.
Not necessary. And what is this even? I
Yeah,
would say it's just old neural circuitry or old information, however you want to describe it. Who knows from where, in relating. Man, there's been so much suffering on the human dimension in that. Yeah.
when this is screaming, it's not, nothing else is possible, or so it seems.
So it seems, yeah.
Oh,
So it's screaming, and so in just is it a mature organization? Is it a young organization?
it's really young.
Really young.
I would
Yeah,
say it's
so,
a baby. It's really young.
yeah. And so now we're just present with that baby young organization. I mean, at that point, it didn't have any reference point other than the sense of not being seen, not being felt, not being valued, whatever.
Actually, just not being picked up. That's how it
Not being
feels.
picked up, yeah, whatever, yeah.
It's really
So now,
physical, also. Yeah.
yeah, and so now let's pick that little one up and
Yeah.
hold it. Maybe even together. You can imagine we both holding that little one. Okay, whatever information you never got then, here it is now. So welcome, yeah.
Yes, it's this loop. It needs the
Just, to me, it feels like that young organization is getting new information
yeah.
without any effort, without any doing. It's just be present, be holding it. So,
But how this shit is really fucking up all so much. Like all relationships.
hmm.
Yes, and I can sense that the thing of being worthy or unworthy is such a simple, really like a physical connection thing with someone present. And
That's it.
how it plays out in life is with a lot of ideas and a lot of, you know,
Trying to get it in ways that can never work.
yeah,
And of course it's going to try because it's been,
yeah.
like it. But, it's like, just sensing it's this pocket of information, this young organization, however we want to do, is getting what it needs in this month. That has space and time just to be. And just feeling how your tissue in the body responds to being met.
Yeah, it's deeply relaxing. I feel
Fantastic.
my
Yeah.
cells.
Yeah, the tissue is responding beautifully.
Yeah. It's so nice to just catch it like this, like the core of it, not the
Mm.
stories and the.
Yeah.
Do you sense like that it will keep showing up? Or is it something that will relax forever at some point?
No, my sense is that it's getting the information it needs, and so it'll. It seems like when that happens, there's just a natural deepening of that just happens. And so I don't think you really need to do anything. It's just like resting, really. I'm just getting a sense of how our systems are flowing together at this moment. Just how you sense it, and you can't get it wrong. Just paying attention to it a little bit.
Yeah, I feel just big waves of like giving and receiving in one flow, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, exquisite. Yeah.
Yes, and it's the feeling, the sense of trust, of
Safety.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's of course so like needed to be open to the.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that sense of safety can only happen when there's no agenda, no interference, no wanting anything to be different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. Judith. Hi.
I this exploration touched something where tears rolling over and so beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm. Mm. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And everyone for the beautiful explorations and the depth of the explorations. It's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
Hi, hi. Today it's quite a bit of sensations going on, and at times I'm not sure if the system is still working or if there is resistance. It's like on the edge sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. But just resting. Very gentle noticing. Nowhere to get to, no one to get there. Just to be here. And then just gently present with what's on the screen. Yeah. But something's changing as we rest here.
Yeah.
How would you describe what's changing? If it's possible, maybe it's useless to try.
The sensations are getting more soft.
Mm.
Or yeah. And there's on and off this sense of nothing can happen to me.
Yeah. Then your system can relax, right?
Yeah.
It's slowly.
Even when the system, maybe it's just in my mind, maybe it's just projection, but sometimes even this sense of nothing can happen to me, it's system is open, but not relaxed. Like the sensations are still there. It kind of like this psychology is relaxed, but not anything else.
Okay. Okay.
And when it's in this case, it's okay. Yeah.
Cool, my man.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob. Ah, Josie. Antje.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Antje. touching lots of different layers.
Yes. It's a lot going on. And after all these years, it's interesting that still the mind wants to, maybe we can say wants to help. And no, not to go into stories. I had really pain in the stomach since days. And yes, it feels good to sit.
Great.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, thank you. So on the practical, the celebration retreat starts Sunday morning for European time, and then goes to Sunday evening 1 week later. And so there won't be these regular meetings during that next week. Just yeah. Any question of any practical questions?
Isaac, I guess it's Saturday evening. It goes to Saturday evening. Huh?
I don't know, but maybe Bas knows better than me. I thought it's
Yeah, it's from Saturday till Saturday evening in Europe.
Saturday evening in Europe.
Yeah, it starts on Sunday morning, and
Yes.
then the last meeting is Saturday evening in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. We've actually come to the end of our time, guys. I mean, close to it. There's not much time left. I'd just like to sit with the field for a few moments.
Isaac?
Yeah. Yes. Who's speaking?
Isaac?
Yes.
Isaac?
I'm not sure.
I'm looking on your site just, and they're standing, it begins on the 5th of February.
Okay.
So on Sunday.
Yes, on Sunday.
Yes,
starts
but
on the
Bas
5th.
says Saturday.
No.
No?
Saturday, it ends on Saturday
Yes, and
evening, but
starts
it
on
begins
Sunday.
on
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it gets confusing with these different times and in the different countries and stuff. Sunday evening in Australia, Sunday morning in Europe. Yeah. Just sensing the field that we co-generating, co-inhabiting. So we just about done. It's like, that's it. Yeah. Cool. Okay, beloveds. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, boss, for hosting. Peace, love, gratefulness,